Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new run in Battletech Advanced 3062. Also, is a mod for the base Battletech game. I've always wanted to try out this mod. I've done a little bit of playing around just to get used to the controls, which aren't that much different from the basic. Just obviously a little bit of upscale through the mod, but nothing as advanced as Road Tech. Nowhere near as much stuttering either, so I feel this is a nice, comfortable mod to start a brand new career with, of course, which we're going to do now. And the only thing we're going to change off the normal default settings is for ourselves under Steiner space. I feel like a Steiner playthrough would be very interesting right now, so let's get that underway. Alright, so the game has generated our character for us. I'm not going to attempt to say her name because that's definitely not a language that I'm familiar with other than Schrodinger on her last name, but it's Pancake. We are going to change where she was born, so we're going to go through Steiner space. For the company command, she is going to be a officer trainee or a spec. We'll go spec operative this time just for a bit more tactics, and we'll throw ourselves in an up engine drop ship just to increase time in between missions by having a few more tech points. Alrighty, so first things first, we will change our company. So it saves us changed ourselves to the Black Anvil Mercenary Company, which is a company that I play personally on tabletop. And we're going to do our normal caretaking stuff. So we're just going to look after our cargo power systems as normal, what I always take the first time. And we'll have a look at our mechs in the bay. So we're just going to get our bonus spare parts to begin with, which we get a bonus heatsink as a rare component, which is okay. We've got a whole bunch of ammo, a large laser, some LRM5s and an AC5, some medium lasers, an SRM, some AC2s, and some more heatsinks, or some more SRM2s, some more small lasers and MGs. I think that's pretty basic stand additional items, so that's all good. The turret drop we can't really use yet because we don't have the dropouts. Well, we've got ourselves a 4G Hunchback, I believe is the one that's equipped with the AC20. Yes, it is the one with the AC20. No crates available on this mech by the looks of it, so, well, apart from the battle fist for a Hunchback. Okay, cool. So we are going to get close anyway because of the AC20. There's obviously optimal 180 meters, so hopefully we don't take too much of a punch trying to get there. We also got ourselves a Hussar, which is a fancy looking mech. Nice little light. We have one large laser equipped with, so some good long range support. Very squishy though, with that armor values of only 120. Got ourselves a standard Wasp, which we should have the good old SRM in the leg. She sure does. That's pretty good with a medium laser. And Nimble Jumper, just to make him jump around a bit more. We get a 3S Locust, which I believe is the one with the SSRMs. Yes, the Streak SRMs 2s. And a lot of 5.0 and a medium laser. And narrow profile just to keep us all nice and defensive. So that'll be a nice flanker that we'll be able to might get around behind some people. And last but not least is a Blackjack 2, the Laser Jack. Or is it a Missile Jack? It is the Missile Jack. My bad. I thought it was the Laser Jack. But a whole bunch of Streak SRM2s and some double heat sinks. Nice cooling. And the two ER large lasers are going to be very useful to keep in line with our little Hussar. There's some nice backline snipers for our Hunchback to be moving in with support. So, quick check of our barracks. Also, we got our commander, who we're just going to throw a whole bunch of points into because we start with some XP. Oh, again, take it easy. I tend to always take shore movement and bulwark. Shore movement allowing us to gain 1 bonus evasion after moving, and if we don't sprint, jump, or charge, we gain entrenched, and we also gain a 5% damage reduction against air effect. And Bulwark just gives us a straight up 10% normal damage reduction against area effect and a 15% damage reduction against normal attacks. So, and they do stack with brace and cover. So we keep ourselves nice and defensible. That might be good for the Hunchback, because then we might not take as much damage on the way in.
Training confirmed, Commander.
We've also got a pilot named Paradise, who is very skilled in piloting. He's also got his shore movement, and he has an ace pilot, so he can move after shooting. And he has sensor lock, so he might be one of our support mechs, just to keep him shooting and then moving before anything happens. We have Pariah here, who is very high in guts, but he's got his Bulwark, and he's also taken a Juggernaut. So successful melee attacks knock your target back one initiative phase. So we might have our Hunchback pilot if it wasn't for his gunneries and tactics being so bad. We have Shade here, who's a pretty standard pilot of 3s across the board.
Reporting.
Sideshow with a 4, 2 2s, and a 3, and a slip dash, which we get through choosing the up-engined dropship. And she has pretty decent gunning and piloting. Okay, pilots and average tactics for starting. So we don't have a too bad of a lineup. We have only one vehicle pilot, which of course I didn't check. We'll go back to our mech bay and we'll see what vehicles we ended up with. Should only be one. It's a Savannah Master. So it'd just be a 1 medium laser, I believe. Yes, just the 1 medium laser. Yeah, because I didn't think it would allow me to view it. So it's not too bad, but they do move very quickly, so you should be able to get something behind with that if needed. And on that, we're going to go and throw ourselves into the first mission. So we're going to try and work ourselves for the Lyran Commonwealth as much as possible to try and unlock their special store. So we're going to start ourselves off with a normal patrol. So it's a urban environment, just a normal battle. It's against Clan Nova Cat, which is going to be interesting, provided they run a whole bunch of Omnimechs. This early in the campaign, we're really looking for more money than salvage. So we'll bump ourselves up money one by one, and we'll get out on the field. So, mech-wise, well, we're going to throw ourselves our pilot out, and we might run the Blackjack too, just to keep our shooting at range. We'll throw Paradise out, sorry. And he has shore movement and sensor lock. So we might actually run him with the Hunchback, because he'd be out the front, so he'd be able to sensor lock for our long range support. We're not really worried about Pariah. We can have a fallback for Pariah. We'll run out Shade, who we definitely throw out in the Locust, because that way we've got a okay piloting and gun. Or do we run Slip Dash with the Locust? Nah, we want the tactics. But we will run Slip Dash for the Asar, and we'll keep our Wasp and Savannah in reserve, just in case everything turns to poop and we need to scavenge up some more money and some mechs from somewhere else. So we'll deploy out with this lineup, just a standard 4 mech lance, and we'll see what awaits us on the field.
Mechwarriors, prepare for combat.
Alright, so enemy contact right off the rip, dropping ourselves into an urban zone. Oh, looks like we've got some support. That's not too bad. So they're right out in the open. Well, apparently they're amateurs. I highly doubt that's in the clan. And we've still got the April Fool's weather going on board, so not too worried about that. We'll be able to see our weather just normally on the side here. So it's foggy, night vision visibility is reduced, sorry, improved to 130 of normal. All units have -1 defense. So changes things around a little bit. We do have the 1 mech seen on our sensors. We got nothing else for now. This is our little Locust buddy. We've got our support, which is in a Nighthawk and a Razorback, so that's not too bad. For now, we just need to gather some info, so we're going to sprint our Locust all the way up, get ourselves as much evasion as possible. We've got no other contacts through our sensors, so might prove to be a very simple mission. Not too bad for a first mission. So it's an adder, okay. So we're only got a light mech at the front, but 8 evasion off the rip, also because he's only just dropped in. Either that or he's on some chemical high right now. It's why he's dropped in alone against us. So he has a large pulse, 2 ER medium lasers, the LBX-5, and a flamer. So
Yes, Commander.
don't really want to get too close to him, but at the same time we do need to start punching him a bit. Our Hussar, I don't want to get the Hussar a bit behind him. We can sprint all the way up this way. And because the Hussar should have a 360 line, I can be able to shoot. Obviously, after a sprint, it's not going to be a very good shot. Well, the game started a little bit then. That's the first time I've seen that. We'll give ourselves a 35% chance hitting in the left arm, which is the LB5, so we should be able to not hit him at all, which is something that always happens.
Negative damage.
Alright, so we've got our other friend moving up. Hit him with the PPC, which is nice. Look like hit him in the leg. Yep. So his leg is almost gone.
Yep.
We've got our Blackjack to move up. We might run him up with the support.
Understood. Moving fast.
Just to get behind. And then
Yes,
our
Commander.
Hunchy. Oh, can get a shot off, but I don't think it's going to be the best shot. Oh, but we can fire our medium lasers.
Full speed.
But we won't fire the AC-20.
Target confirmed.
And we don't hit anything.
That didn't hit.
Alrighty. So,
Orders.
Fancy Locust should be in a really good range now. 66 on streaks.
Location confirmed.
Probably, and we're still getting pretty damn good evasion. Still like to be a little bit further behind, but
Got it.
we should be able to do some decent damage. One of our allies is behind him. It's turning out to be a very easy scrap. Oh jeez. My hunchback all mechs.
Commander.
Why do you hate my hunchback so much? We can't really move the Hussar around any further. He's still got his slide back to me.
Location confirmed.
And we've got a really decent shot here now.
Roger.
I'm very surprised at that fist. Just gonna keep piling the damage onto the adder. Nice. So there's a side gone.
Yeah.
Blackjack should be able to move up now and put us on really good shots. By really good shots, I mean everything's over 70%. We've got 90s with our ERs. It's not going to generate too much heat, so we're just going to fire everything and see what happens. And she's out of there.
Mech destroyed.
Lovely. And that's the mission.
Mission successful.
So I'm going on a limb and saying that the guy was on a drugged up craze and thought he could take on everyone. In typical Nova Cat fashion. Although I don't know whether Nova Cats are functioning all the way over here in Cyber Space, but hey. Weirder things have happened. Alright, so our salvage. Well, we got, obviously the kill was on Pancake, so he gains a little bit more XP. And good thing we didn't take too much salvage, because we're going to end up with everything here anyway. Got to make sure we get the fire and we get everything. So it doesn't really matter. But it's a good payout. Nice easy first mission. Alrighty, so we will go straight back into the command center and see what else is on offer. So the planetary government is asking for an escort in an urban environment. We're fighting against the Free Worlds League, which are very high in Steiner space, because I believe we're even further up than Tharkad, if I remember correctly on the star map. Yes, we are, because by memory, Tharkad's like down here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I wasn't that far off. So yeah, they've definitely pushed a fair bit into Steiner space, which is interesting. Very interesting. So, well, we'll help the locals. I guess the free world is an escort, so there'll be probably a few more mechs, so we might actually take a little bit more salvage, especially seeing the payout's still decent at 283 for standard payment. So we're not gonna juggle anything up too hard, and just because I know there may be more mechs in a escort mission, we're going to throw one more pilot out in our Wasp. So technically we're running a star as a merc company, but hey, sometimes you've got to push the envelope. Alright, so
interface initiated.
drop it in on the city again. Convoy is just up ahead. So we're gonna have to get there to start extracting them. Oh, and the first knights of the inner sphere are against us, eh? Do we have any contacts? Not that I see. Doesn't look like any. So we might as well send out our scout first.
Ready for orders.
Sprint the good old Lucas all the way forward.
Roger that.
No contacts. That's good. So we know that
Moving to
line is
position.
fine.
Of course.
The SAR moves a lot faster. But we want to keep him in
Affirmative.
reserve for now, or her.
Confirm.
Alright,
Yes,
so
Commander.
next jump across. Try and keep. Oh, apparently a dropship will drop there.
Coordinates received.
Hopefully not as I'm passing, because that'll be
Consider it
slightly
done.
annoying.
On my way. Certainly.
Oh, okay, we've got contact. We've got a floating vehicle on a building. And an APC that's flying. Oh, okay, they're gonna shoot twice. Interesting. I kept all my guys sprinting, so it should be not very easy to hit me, but this one flying in the air is definitely a thing.
How might I help?
So we've known that the Savannah Master's fired. We can get to 4 evasion with the Cavalier.
Yes, Commander.
We got some decent shots. Be interesting if he hits me.
Unleashing hell.
Oh, okay,
Standing by.
got another opportunity. This is our Locust.
Heading out.
We're clay shooting at the moment by the looks of it, as I've launched the vehicle.
Aye, aye.
Okay, she's on the ground now. And larger laser hits somewhere.
Good to go.
Alright, our SAR. We got a direct shot at the Savannah Master here, so
Got it.
run over here.
Firing a
Hopefully we
full
hit the shot.
salvo.
Excellent. We don't have to worry about that Master anymore.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated. Yeah?
We don't have any shots at the other vehicle, so we're just going to keep
Copy
our
that.
sprint going.
Reporting.
Keep ourselves nice and
As you
safe.
wish.
And speed. Speed is life.
What's up, boss?
Alright, so we don't have a readout
to
on
go.
it anymore. We're going to stay in the forest. I believe I was hitting it in the side. Yes, I was hitting it in the side. This thing has quite a bit of armor though. So I'm going to hit it in the rear now, which is its least amount of armor. We keep chipping at it.
Yes, Commander.
Then do something eventually.
Have no doubt it will be done. Good to go.
Nice, we're doing decent damage. Oh, she's hit me back. Because I always standard
Order.
missile. Right, our Hussar. I particularly want to run into the electrical box. All's good. And we'll hit her in the new side.
What do you need?
We're about to
Got it.
punch pretty hard with the blackjack.
Attacking
Fire everything. Nice. Alright, vehicle
Mover
down.
down. What's the plan?
And we'll just move our hunchback up to stay with the group. Think we're done for contacts. Doesn't look like any others.
You have orders?
We might as well sprint back up with our Locust.
I copy.
Heading out.
Our SAR's going to move all the way back.
As you wish.
And we'll run the Wasp up behind the Locust
Have
just
no
for
doubt
support.
it will be done. Awaiting orders.
Lovely. Right, we're going to run them behind the buildings here.
How might I help? Moving out. Roger.
Keep some
Moving to
eyes
position.
everywhere.
Moving out. Understood.
Sprinting our way forward.
I understand.
Right, see if there's any
New orders
contacts
received.
near the location. Seem to be.
Of course.
Okay, we do have contact. Well, that wasn't very nice.
I'm taking internal damage.
Oh, jeez. These vehicles coming out of buildings, are they?
Waiting for orders.
Goddamn ambushes. We've got a Scorpion with an MRM-20, okay. And a Scimitar with an AC-5. And some SRMs. Well, we're going to want to keep our movement up. Don't really good shots there. We have far better shots here. So we'll run the Locust back. And hopefully do some decent damage to the Scimitar.
Firing full complement on enemy. Reporting.
Our Wasp. Like to get more than 2 evasion points. We can jump over here and hit him in the arse, which is a good idea. Excellent.
They're flanking.
Oh, that hurt.
That shot got past my armor.
Have they got now moved the Hussar back? Yep, good. We need to get her out of there. But she is
Copy
taking a
that.
pounding. We get for having 15 armor locations. We've got far better shot at the MRM-20 Scorpion, but keep pounding the Scimitar for now. Especially because it
Yep.
didn't move. Or can we get a shot? We can with a sprint. We can with a jump. We've got 69% from the blackjack on a building, or we can sprint our way up. 73s and 48s. That's probably just as good.
Full speed.
And let's hope we can take him down.
Roger.
No, we didn't, but we did
What's the
open his
plan?
armor. So hopefully with the hunchback in a very similar location, we can hit with our medium lasers.
I understand.
Nice. Excellent.
Reporting.
And the
One
flying-
less vehicle. Let's hit him
The
hard.
flying vehicle comes down. Oh, he's still after the SAR. No, but there goes a right arm. So the large laser's gone.
Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
Damn it.
Receiving you.
Goddamn
Aye,
our
aye.
arms. Hopefully we should be able to bring him down.
Copy that.
Awaiting orders.
It's our wasp. I think we jump nice and close with our wasp.
Confirmed.
Might cause him to move.
I understand.
Standing by.
We get her to a position where she can't get shot anymore.
Affirmative.
I don't know how the laser... Oh, the torso. They took the torso out. That's how. I thought she only lost her arm.
What do you need?
We can get some shots with the
Confirmed.
blackjack. Nice and easy.
You have orders?
We get the hunchback to follow suit. Ooh, we're actually in AC-20 range, so this should be the death of this vehicle.
Firing!
If he hit.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Oh, the hunchback's taking damage now.
Orders?
It should definitely be able to kill the vehicle, so we'll move to the
Acknowledged.
extraction, well, the start of the escort point. To start that
Yes,
off.
Commander. Awaiting orders.
Is there a reason I can't move?
Yes, Commander.
Interesting. I'd like to know why I can't move. Which side is he taking the most damage? Okay, so we are looking at the side he's taking the most damage on, so we'll just fire
Target
from where we
acquired,
are.
locked in. It's go time.
Lovely.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we now sprint our SAR back up.
On the move. Full speed.
It's just a little bit on fire.
Yep.
And we'll move our blackjack
Bugging out.
and our hunchback.
Yes, Commander. Full speed ahead.
Lovely. So we should get our escort. Excellent. We're going to keep the convoy near us, that's fine. They have a path to follow, and we have a battle mech and another vehicle on contact.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So these are
What can I do for you?
the escorts first. We'll try and keep them out of line of sight.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
And they do have medium lasers if push comes to shove.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so this is our locust. Okay, well, 7 invasion points.
Got
To
it.
be able to see what the vehicle is at least. So it's another laser Scorpion. 2 medium lasers.
All weapons are go.
Nice, we've done some good hits.
Reporting.
Now Wasp can move this time. We can't jump up onto the building, but we can jump over here to get some good side shots.
Roger.
Lovely.
As you wish.
Good hits.
Good to go.
Okay, so this is a APC with LRMs. That will actually come in handy. She can't get line of
You
sight, so
betcha.
we'll move her into the forest and we'll lob ourselves some LRMs. Right, a couple of hits. Okay, so there's another
Enemy
vehicle
flanking.
that has LRMs as well.
Good to go.
That was so just keep her towards the back.
Going full throttle.
She doesn't have a weapon anymore. Gonna go really poorly if I need to go and run her into combat.
Yeah?
Can we get any shots? No, can't get any shots by jumping. Oh, we can get a shot by running though. Should be our ER largest. Oh, almost a 50-50. And naturally, I can't roll anything. Oh, there's another vehicle down here too. Okay. So there's a few more vehicles than I thought.
I hear ya.
This is a cistern, okay, with an SRM2.
You don't need to tell me twice.
We're not too worried about firing at these guys. Oh, tags. Okay, that's what that noise was. No hits.
That would be a miss.
Right, and now mech is a something. A Hermes. 2 medium lasers. Okay, so they're not too bad. We're fairly okay.
Confirmed.
Nothing like a quick draw or something being thrown against me. Or an Atlas. Well, we've got better shots at the Scorpion. We won't fire our AC-20.
Target confirmed.
Nice, we've got a nice exposed sides on the Scorpion now.
Show me your war face.
Now I can get these guys into combat.
What can I do for you?
2 small cam lasers. How many do we need to get? Apparently it's a medical convoy. I didn't look that far. We do get extra pay if they all survive. Our armor values are not the best, especially if they pick on one vehicle.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We might push to this. Oh, no, apparently I'm not allowed to go that far. We get 3 evasion there. We get 4 evasion there. That might be our best bet.
On my way.
And then try and hit the mech. The mech technically has less armor overall. Technically.
Hey, stand still when I'm attacking you. Waiting for orders.
That voice is going to get old very quick. Okay, so we've got a 3.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Some small cams. See if any hit.
Good.
Nope. Right, so our Scorpion's going to move forward.
Minor damage, Commander.
But we
Nothing
should
Yes,
be able
Commander.
to get my mechs into the fight now. So, we can't get the Locust behind on a standard move. We can't get him behind it on a sprint. But we're not going to get good shots at the sprint. His vehicle's got decent rear armor. So it's his left that's open.
Waiting for orders.
We can move to a 5 evasion. We could also move to a kick. So his right side though. Whether we move for a kick on the rear of the galleon. That might be a good option. Yeah, 'cause I don't know how a Locust punches, but we kick the back of the galleon. We might get some good hits with the streaks.
Confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
Nice, we hit with the kick. And we got some good damage in the
Hot
rear.
damn. Let's do
Excellent.
this. Tango down.
Vehicle down.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so this is our Wasp. We can jump to get to the left. Behind the other mech as well. Also
Here
puts
we
the other
go.
vehicle still technically in our front. He has to come back to get to our rear. And hopefully we can hit a side shot on the Scorpion. Which we do.
Let's get this done. That would be a kill.
Excellent.
Good to go.
This is the APC with the LRM. Okay. Oh, no, not allowed that far out. We don't really get good shots with the LRM. The day or nothing. Only 2 evasions, so she might take some hits.
All weapons are go.
But we've done some armor damage, so. Oh, the galleons hit my Locust. Yep, galleon. Striker, sorry. Oh, okay, so I didn't actually look to see what he had equipped.
Waiting for orders.
We'll just move our SAR behind the buildings.
Received.
Keep her safe. That's going to be the mech. Let's run back. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot at the Wasp then.
Yep.
He's gone and hidden himself.
Roger.
Alright, get our heavier hitters on the field. Good clean hits.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, Blackjack proven to be
I
worth
hear ya.
on the field.
Got it.
Move our tanker right at the front.
Reporting.
And the Hunchback.
Roger. Full speed.
Who, for someone who wants to be on the front line bunch of people, has never got really much of an option to do so. We've got 9 shots for the AC-20, so we'll roll the 50-50,
Good to go.
which we get.
It's go time. Hostile eliminated.
Excellent.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
We've just got the enemy mech left to deal with.
Uh-huh.
Get our transports up.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Orders.
Alright, we'll get our Locust. We can sprint to a location to shoot. We might do that.
Let's move.
Okay. And we might as well fire
Firing
everything.
full complement on enemy.
No, we got 2 hits with the missiles in the leg.
Reporting.
It's our Wasp, who's going to keep jumping around the place. A 5 evasion behind. It's not behind, but it's almost behind. Not exactly easy to hit from his location.
Firing.
Don't want to jump too close because he'll just walk behind me then. Not very good shots, but never hit what you don't shoot at. And apparently you don't hit what you shoot at anyway.
Negative damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And our APC.
Got it.
Just 5
Tell me what
arrows.
to shoot.
Fair enough.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Right, so he's come out of hiding. I don't know where he went because the camera didn't follow him. Okay, he's in the water.
Ready for orders.
Oh, that's our Hussar. Who again, just move to where she can be safe. Eventually, at some point. I have movement speeds sped up, so that's as fast as they can go. So we'll now move our Blackjack into good old Houston range.
On it.
Only 42%ers. Evasion's pretty high then. Not that it mattered.
What can I do for you?
This is the
Uh-huh.
fire some missiles at him.
Sending Alpha Strike.
Or not.
Get you next time.
You have orders?
Finally is our Hunchback. He's going to get ever closer to punching you. We won't fly the AC-20 with that. And we don't hit with the mediums.
No joy. Let's hit him hard.
Go on to the next round.
Moving out.
Our transports are getting closer.
Take this.
Might as well keep firing their lasers as we go.
Hey, stay in the crosshairs. Good to go. Right, Commander.
Our next transport. Oh, we do get a hit with a small chem.
Receiving you.
Right, so our Locust now definitely get rear shots. So we got a 66 from there. Also a 66 from there. 54 from there. Okay, so looks like that's our best position. No, that's our best position.
Coordinates received.
Nice behind. We're only dealing with rear armor, which is hardly any. Hopefully we'll get some good hits in.
Roger that.
Well, looks like we've got an engine crit.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Awaiting orders.
Our Wasp should be able to do very similar. Oh, we've opened the center. Hopefully we'll get some hits in the center.
Locking on target.
Oh,
I hear ya.
our fancy LRM carrier. And sprint. Oh, no, apparently I'm not allowed to go there. No, I didn't think I'd be able to go right behind. That's all right. We'll run her up the rest. And well, we might as well fire our LRMs because it's not like I have to repay the ammo.
Firing everything I've got.
Right, so where's he gonna go? Oh, he did not like the canister truck.
Commander.
Oh, this is the Hussar.
I copy.
Try and use her as bait a little.
Yeah?
And we'll get our
Copy that.
Blackjack to probably finish the job right now. We are hitting the exposed side. we're hitting the front. Technically, it's not his exposed side, but
Let her rip. Show me your war
oh,
face.
there goes an arm.
Nice. Got past
And
the
he's
armor.
panicked out. Lovely.
Good to go.
We should be able to get our vehicles to
Turbo.
the extraction zone. Oh, we got more contacts.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Alrighty. Once the game figures out, so we've got a mech and an unknown. Who are we waiting on?
How might I help?
Alright, Mr. Hunchback.
Throttle down, moving out.
You need a bigger engine. You need to move faster.
Let's hit him hard.
Alright, so friendly dropship.
I hear ya.
Let's get all our friends in the
You
zone.
betcha. Commander? Coordinates received.
Standing by.
It's our locus. Okay, so we can get to the forest, but we won't be able to see. 7 evasion, you won't have a very good chance of hitting
No
me.
shooting, just running.
So what have we got? A Valkyrie. An AC-2 Valkyrie. Well, we've got plenty of ammo, so we might as well...
Roger.
Okay. We won't fire
Reporting negative
anything.
damage.
Reporting.
This is our Wasp. Run him up to where he can't get shot at. Just so I can jump, get behind someone.
What can I do for you?
This is our LRM friend. No.
Waiting for orders. I read you, Commander.
We should be
Moving
able
out.
to fire a couple of missiles. Oh, good hits. And I think that was a Locust or a Raven. It was a Raven with an arc and an LRM-15. A whole bunch of small pulses.
Orders.
Right, well, keep our SAR moving around the back.
Understood. Moving fast.
Keep us safe. Keep us secure. Right. They shouldn't be able to kill them.
Yep.
Alright, so need to get our blackjack here.
Acknowledged.
Good to go.
Yes, I'm aware I should wait. Okay, it's not letting me move. Might as well take shots at the Valkyrie because it's closer.
Take this.
No hits.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
Best.
Reporting.
And our Hunchback can get a shot. 23%. If he moves normally, that's only 16, so there's no real point. Might as well
Yes,
get him
Commander.
going. Oh, and we do get a hit.
Objective secure.
Right, well. That's our convoy extracted. So we can either fall back to the extraction point or fight it out. I think we're in a pretty
Waiting for
good
orders.
shape to fight it out. Alright, let's see where the best point we can go. More worried about the Raven with his 15 damage. Well, UAC 2 could
Commander.
hit pretty hard. We'll get some good shots there. 5 evasion is nothing to sneeze at.
Aye, aye.
Awaiting orders.
Right. Now, Wasp. Going to do something very similar. Be a little bit risky, but
Target is confirmed.
we've got to get this Valkyrie moving.
Receiving you.
Well, you can
Acknowledge.
live down here next to the extraction zone. Right, Raven's taking a 5 point.
Watch the flank.
And didn't hit me once.
Yeah?
We do have our Blackjack in range now.
Let's move.
There you go, some good shots at the Valkyrie.
I'm taking this shot.
Watch my 6.
And he's going to shoot. No, he's not going to shoot. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Interesting. You had the rear of my Locust. We got 40%ers. They're better.
Of course.
We might actually get the Hunchback in melee range.
That's a miss. Show me your war face.
Alrighty, Mr. Locust. I need to get you back. Well, that's a rear shot with 40. That's a rear shot with 50%. He's left that has taken damage, so that will expose his left. It gives me rear shots on the Valkyrie. Probably the best for now. Right, fire with that.
Yes, Commander.
That way, we can hopefully shoot the Raven in the back. No? Yes. We'll take the high ground.
Going skyward.
And we'll see what we can do to the Raven.
Confirmed.
Oh, that is an open. Oh, she's gonna fire at the Hunchy. And the Hunchback's been knocked.
Yes, Commander.
Not to worry about her, she can just stay there.
Bracing for impact.
Hey,
Well, their targeting skills. What do you need?
some good shots at the Raven, but we got way better at the
I'll
Valkyrie.
do what I can.
We're nice and covered now. So let's see what we can do.
Mess them up.
Oh, there goes
Mess 'em up
these AC2.
Awaiting orders.
And we might as well press
Yes, Commander.
the Raven with the Hunchback. Well, we got better shots at the Valkyrie. Where we can bring our AC20 to bear. Which we do hit a leg.
Hell yeah.
So that's got to drop him on his back.
Let's hit him hard.
Lovely. We can possibly get rid of him by running up and getting the Locust to step on him.
Location confirmed. Engaging.
And then unloading. No? Okay.
Awaiting orders.
I thought that'd do a little bit more. Want to keep focusing on the Raven for a bit. 55s. Oh, 78.
Engaging jump jet.
That is a good shot. Doing what the Wasp does best.
Unloading a full salvo.
So the Raven really does not like the Hunchback.
Commander,
Not worried about the SAR still.
stabilizing and bracing.
Right, the Valkyrie's back up on his legs. Oh, he's done a jump, which is a interesting move.
Yeah?
Well, we should be able to remove him from the field with this salvo from the Blackjack.
Aye, aye. Show me your war face.
That's engine kill.
That one's gone. What's the plan?
And the Hunchback gets to do what he was born to do. Punch a Raven. Oh, I could punch a Raven from the back. Even better. Or do I kick? No, we'll do the punch. The punch should hit for more, shouldn't it? No, the kick does more. Interesting. The kick can only hit the legs, I suppose. So, let's walk up
Certainly.
and that was a kick. It was supposed to be a punch. But the AC-20 finishes the job.
Let's go. That's a kill.
And that should be mission. Excellent.
Mission successful.
So salvage. Before that, we get a almost, well, we do get a 30% increase in contract payment because all the vehicles got out and we destroyed all the reinforcements. Pretty well, Lee's isn't going to like us about that. We got some decent experience for the Pancake. Nobody else got hurt. The Hussar took a large laser damage, but that's okay because we should have one in stock, or we can load her out with a different loadout. For salvage, obviously we have some Valkyrie parts and some Hermes parts. There's an ER large laser available, a bunch of medium lasers, some small pulses, and some more lasers. Tag, some more Pharaoh mask, and a Raven part, and Chevrolet light tank part. We might take the ER large laser to replace the laser we lost, and we'll take a mech part as claimed, and then we'll roll what we roll. We've got the Raven part, we've got a Scimitar part, we've got the small pulse, we've got a Streak SRM2, we've got some cores, so AC5 ammo and some SRM, or 3 SRM ammos. So, not too shabby. Okie dokie. So, first things first, we'll fix up our Hermes. Hussar. I keep calling it Hermes now. So, we want to replace everything. We're 5 tons under. Should be the weight of a fancy. Ooh, do we take the ER? Or do we take a large? We'll take the large. Somewhere there. It's interesting it was destroyed because I thought it was on the center, and my center didn't take any damage, but it is what it is. Although we could take 2. We might actually do that. We might do something slightly different. We'll take 2 medium lasers. Because what that allows us to do is increase our armor to a factor that is better than if I take a hit, I'm dead. Up our legs. Just want to keep everything going well. We've got a 10 rear armors. 35 on the sides. 30 on the legs. We got a bit more core. Because we should be able to take a whole bunch of tags and such when we get them. So at the moment we've only got the MGs. There should be small lasers somewhere. Oh, there's small. We do have 2 small lasers we could actually run. Our heat efficiency is through the roof. So, I prefer the armor. So we'll take 1 small laser. Just for now. Gets us out to 30 tons. Gives us a little bit more damage. Yep.
Logged and noted.
Good to go.
Shouldn't be too hard.
And on that note, we will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.